Could we be the only form of life in this vast universe? A universe with an observable diameter of 90 billion light-years, holding at least 1 billion galaxies, each with hundreds to thousands of billions of stars. And recently we've discovered that planets are just as numerous, perhaps even more, with possibly trillions of them being potentially habitable. If that's the case, then the chances for life to emerge somewhere out there should be enormous, so great that it feels strange why the universe remains so silent. One would expect the skies to be busy with cosmic travelers crossing paths, and yet everything is still. But when we return to reality, we realize that galaxies outside of our local group are far too distant, drifting away with the relentless expansion of the universe. Even if humanity had a spacecraft unimaginably fast, it would still take billions of years to reach another galaxy, traversing vast voids with nowhere to stop. So the only thing we can realistically consider is our own Milky Way, the galaxy we call home. The Milky Way contains more than 400 billion stars, 10,000 times the number of grains of sand on Earth. Among them, around 20 billion are similar to our Sun, and it's estimated that about 1/5 have Earth-sized planets within their habitable zones. If only 1,000th of those could truly support life, then there should already be at least 1 million living worlds in our galaxy. The more we think about it, the more puzzling it becomes. So why haven't we found anyone? The Milky Way is about 13 billion years old, while Earth is only 4 billion. That means long before life appeared here, the galaxy had already seen trillions of chances for life to arise elsewhere. If any of those civilizations had the time to grow advanced and reach for the stars, surely we should have detected some kind of signal or trace. Yet everything remains silent. Humanity classifies the evolution of civilizations into 3 types. Type 1 harnesses all the energy available on its planet. Type 2 goes further, exploiting the energy of an entire star. Like the concept of a Dyson sphere enveloping the Sun. Type 3 is almost godlike, mastering the power of an entire galaxy. Humanity is only at 0.73 of Type 1, still far from the summit. But if life out there had truly existed billions of years before us, wouldn't they have already reached these higher stages? And if so, where are they now? This is the Fermi Paradox. Statistical probability suggests that extraterrestrial life should be abundant, yet in reality we have found nothing. One possible explanation is the idea of the Great Filter, a barrier that life must overcome. Perhaps complex life is far harder to form than we imagine, and Earth is merely an exceptionally lucky outlier. Or maybe the great filters lie ahead, where civilizations inevitably destroy themselves upon reaching dangerous technological thresholds, nuclear war, biological catastrophe, or a seemingly miraculous invention that ends up wiping everything out with the press of a button. Some even imagine a lurking Type 3 civilization, silently watching, erasing any young society that dares rise to modernity, keeping the cosmos quiet. Or perhaps hidden in the darkness are horrors beyond our imagination, and the absence of contact is the very protection we unknowingly rely on. And then there is the most unsettling possibility, that we are truly alone. No signals, no replies, no one else in the abyss. Just endless empty space, cold and dead, with Earth as the sole fragile speck carrying life. If that is true, then our existence is more precious than anything, and also more fragile than we realize. If this planet dies, it may be the final death of life in the entire universe, once and forever. For that reason, perhaps our mission is to reach for the stars, to become the first civilization to achieve Type 3, to spread the flame of life across the galaxy before the universe itself fades. Because how wasteful it would be if the majestic beauty of the cosmos were witnessed by humanity alone, in solitude.
Life only truly becomes meaningful when you pause to reflect. If you want to explore more mysteries of time, consciousness, and humanity, hit subscribe and continue the journey with us.